Yo, what up? All right. We got another one from Doug Stanhope.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Okay, what we got?
This is his special Deadbeat Hero.
Yeah, man.
Deadbeat Hero.
Deadbeat Hero. That'd be like that one superhero movie with Will Smith.
Hancock.
Hancock, right.
Just like Hancock.
Right.
Or like a John McClane from Die Hard.
Okay. I can
Something
definitely see that being one of Stanhope's like idolized characters.
Hancock or
like
Die Hard.
Either or, like a mix between the two.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
like a dirty superhero in a way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this fool would love Bad Boy. What was it? The Boys right now.
Oh, The Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Homelander.
Homelander. Yeah.
Homelander's a straight up villain though. This nigga. This nigga's a straight up
maybe
villain.
not Homelander. Maybe the
Hancock's a good one.
Yeah.
Hancock's a good one. This nigga was a drunk, and then you know.
Oh man. But all right, you ready?
Yes.
Did you work hard all week? Don't do that. Don't drink on weekends either. People come out Friday, Saturday, don't drink. If you're gonna feel like shit tomorrow, drink Sunday through Thursday. If you're gonna feel like shit, do it on the company dime. What are you gonna do on Monday morning that you need to be wide awake and alert for, right?
Yep.
Oh, I deliver Pepsi products. Well, do it with a hangover. Fuck them. Fucking waste your nice weekend. You could be doing something good for yourself. I'm only drinking tonight just to keep up my Cal Ripken-like perfect attendance streak. It's just token, you know? Whatever. If you don't do shit you hate, people work jobs they hate. There's another way. Whatever it is you do, fucking quit. Go in Monday and steal a bunch of shit and quit. If you don't absolutely love it, if you wouldn't do it for free, and steal big shit too. Don't grab some, stationery and paper clips just to make a statement. Grab some big cash registers and computer monitors. Get the fuck out. People talk to you and they try to convince you that they like what they do just because it sucks less than what they used to do that sucked a lot. And they'll try to convince you like it's gonna make them really enjoy it. I love my job. They regurgitate shit their guidance counselor taught them in high school that got them into a shitty job to begin with. And they regurgitate all that rhetoric. They say, I like my job at Banana Republic because I get to work with people. Work with people. You stack pants for fuck's sake. The people you meet say, I'm just looking, and they try to get away from you. That's not how it works. Work with people. Go to whore or something, do something. Oh.
Black and white.
I had two women walk out of a show in Minneapolis, which is nothing out of the ordinary. People will leave. I go on stage, it's like I'm leading you into battle. You're not all gonna be here at the end. Just try not to take it too seriously. Eventually I'm gonna hit a subject that you're gonna be queer about and go, don't. Just wait for the next joke and go take a piss or whatever you have to do and don't get all upset. I'm probably wrong about half the shit I say, and you can find me to be a hypocrite about. I will call you stupid for not knowing shit that I just found out yesterday. Well, you fucking people don't pick up. You don't read conspiracytheory.com. You fucking losers. I read that yesterday. I'm smart. I had two women walk out of a show in Minneapolis. And again, it wasn't because it wasn't something I said. It wasn't some people just show up places to complain. That's their form of entertainment, is complaining. They just can't wait to bitch. Right. And these women walked out and they cause a ruckus with the manager in the lobby because I'm drunk. That's their reason. He's just drunk up there. We didn't pay to see this. Look at him. He's obviously drunk. It's just drunk, is that.
Karen.
I'm not driving a bus, motherfucker. What are you...
Yeah.
I'm saying stuff. Words are coming out of my mouth. It's not like I'm curled up fetal. I shit my pants.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm a spectacle. I'm just a comic. What do you give a fuck? It's like the steroids in baseball. What do you give a shit? You just paid to watch balls fly over your head like a
true
ball. What do you care what makes it go out? You don't give a... That's like going to a titty bar and complaining because your lap dancer is a communist. So what? The tits are out? What did you pay to see? What is your problem? Who are you people?
He's right.
Alcohol doesn't get credit where credit is due. And it's not the best drug. It's not even in the top 5, but it's the easiest one to get, and we're a fat, lazy country of convenience, and alcohol is a very convenient drug. If this was an ecstasy bar, I would come in, I'd order a large, I'd be drinking Evian right now, right? But it ain't that easy to get. And at the same time, if drinking required that I had to sit in a fucking Denny's parking lot for 2 hours in the middle of the night waiting for my friend Alan to answer his voicemail and finally show up just to drop off a 6-pack, I'd never drink again. A lazy fuck is what I am. But it's got benefits. It doesn't get the credit. You can find every statistic and number and pie chart for where alcohol has ruined the party, but the benefits. For a while, airline flight attendants were trying to lobby to get alcohol taken off of airplanes because they said, 91% of all air rage incidents are alcohol related. Okay, fine. How much air rage is averted because of alcohol, right?
Yeah.
How many times was someone just about to choke out that sky cunt that should have been replaced by a Coke machine years ago? They're the worst now. Since 9/11, they're all full of that hero syndrome in their head, and they think they're the last line of defense to the combat rather than a waste of space and polyester. And maybe someone gets on the plane and he's just been finger fucked way too many times, trying to get from point A to point B and waiting in lines and screened and searches. It's everything but looking in your ass is the only difference between that and a prison search. And he goes through that, he gets to the front gate and they go, yeah, we accidentally oversold this flight. We're looking for volunteers who will sit another night in Memphis because we goofed and oversold the flight. If I had a used car and I sold it to 3 different people and I took cash, they all show up on the same day to pick it up. I'm looking for 2 volunteers who will wait till I accidentally oversold this piece of shit Dodge. Would fucking kick me in the balls. I would be doing jail time for fraud. Maybe someone goes through all that and he's about to tear out the larynx of the pig that tells him to sit up straight during takeoff because he's had enough. But no, he has a few vodka Collins first and he chills out just enough to let her live one more day. How many times has alcohol been the hero?
Yep. Sometimes alcohol helps.
How many highway fatalities have been caused because of the .08 DUI law? Where everyone is so paranoid now that one fucking thick neck like you has 2 light beers at happy hour, but you're so paranoid because of the DUI laws, you're driving home, you're not even looking at the road, you're just staring in the rear view mirror looking for cops. You don't a kid on a bike in a crosswalk. You can't find the numbers on shit like that, right? I think a drug dealer sells me drugs and I go haywire and fuck something up, they blame the drug dealer. I think you hit a kid on a bike in a crosswalk, you're looking for cops, you should blame the cops. There's only 2 types of people who are against drugs. There's people who have never done drugs and the people who really sucked at doing drugs, and everyone else has to suffer. That's why the whole medicinal marijuana thing. I mean, I've done some benefits for them, but first of all, I'm not a pot smoker. I've tried it, gave it plenty of opportunities. It didn't work for me. If it works for you, have at it. But just the argument where it's a pro-drug argument, but the fact that they have to say it's, this is just about medicine. No, if you're gonna have a pro-drug argument, start the argument where it starts. It's my fucking business. Fuck off. I mean, you don't put that on the sign. You gotta use tact and stuff that I don't have. That's why I'm not in charge of any of those things. But, I mean, but they have to do it. The reason, it boils down to old fucks vote. And that's the problem with this country. Old fucks vote and we don't. We have shit to do. Old fucks have nothing to do but judge you and vote. They don't have to work at UPS on Super Tuesday. They have nothing to do. Hang around the polls, judge you, and vote. They're bitter. Why is he smiling? It must be something wrong with him. Vote no on whatever it is he's doing. He's smiling. We don't vote. We got shit to do. Right? And that's why they have to put the argument in old people context. Don't worry. Old people are going to... Baby boomers are going to start to die in droves, and it's a good thing. I know a lot of them are our parents, but sorry, you're going to go. Sorry, Mom, goodbye. Right? Yeah, your day's over, and there's new shit that you won't accept because people do that. Old people, they look back at the good old days, and it was good because they were young. But they act like it was the day. No, it was because youth is good. That's gone.
Yeah.
You're fucked. It's not the day, and then they reject anything that's new. It's like we do with fucking hip-hop if you're in your 30s. Oh, fuck that. That ain't music. We had music back when 38 Special was around. Why now? We'll kill ourselves for the hypocrisy, right? But that's why they use the medicinal marijuana argument, because that, if you put it in a medical context, now old people are all sympathy and heartstrings, we don't want to get high. This is really just about Jimmy with glaucoma. Bring out Milky Eye Jim. He gets to the old people, and old people see the milky eyes, and they go, my friend Fran from Normandy had milky eyes the last time I saw him, and I vote yes, right? And it's a bullshit argument, but it wastes too much time. Start the argument where it starts. I have the right to do whatever the hell I want to my own body. If it kills me slowly, happy for me, fuck you, clack, clack, stop me. Right? Start the argument, because you're wasting my time. You're gonna spend 25 years so Milky Eye Jim can get a government subsidized bong hit of some dirt weed. I want to buy mushrooms at Walmart tomorrow. Let's fucking just fight this one out.
Ah, shit. Yeah.
All illegal narcotics are medicinal. Boredom is a disease worse than cancer. Drugs cure it. With little or no bad side effects if used as directed. Life's temporary for a reason. It gets boring after a while. It does. It's like a good sitcom. It lasts so many seasons, and then they got nothing else to do, no more ideas, so they add a fucking alien or an adopted kid, and then it's off the air, and you go, thank God, it's over. Because life gets boring as shit. I'm 37, I'm already bored. I've had a weird life. I've done some crazy shit, but I did it too quick, and I got no more ideas. My imagination can't keep up with I'm fucking bored out of my tin. I invent new drugs. That's what you should be doing. Don't fight the old ones. Fight to get new, weirder ones or something. And weirder establishments to do them in, and better... And more holes. That's what you ladies need, more holes. That would perk me up. A new and an exciting
Where?
hole. Right? That whole right wing, they're all against the cloning because they're afraid of the mutations. Well, science isn't advanced, all the mutations we could have. Well, maybe the mutations is where we find the answer, huh? Maybe you accidentally spit out a little girl baby that's got 44 of 90 holes all over her body. Just big, flappy, ugly holes. And you go, now a long-term commitment is a viable option, right? Where's the dowry? I want that one for everlasting. Why do you always try to fuck me in the shoulder hole? Why do you do that? Because you won't let me fuck your shoulder hole. Why can't you just make love to my chest cavity like when we first met? You were all sweet all the time. Well, just let me put the head in it. It's sore. Stop it. I think you're gay. I think you're gay. Mutations are exciting. There's not nearly enough of them. They try to fix them when they come. Did you see the two-headed baby they killed last month when they tried to cut it apart? This is hilarious. Do you know what I'm talking about?
What?
Do you know what there was a two-headed, well, there have been 4 in the last, year, all in Central America. I don't know what they put in the water, but I'm going down there but there were 4 in a year, and they tried to separate them all. I think 1 survived. 1 out of 4 they're good for, which still keeps you in the majors. But but the other ones, I understood why they cut it apart, because the other ones were the regular side-by-side Siamese twins, and we've all seen that. So yeah, sure, lop one of them off, but right? It's attached at the sternum. Sure, cut them apart. It's a hack oddity. It's like having a bearded lady baby. Okay, we've seen it. Shave it. Go ahead. But this one was a special. Does anyone know what the fuck I'm talking about? It had the second head growing out of the top of the bottom head. It's like a totem pole. It was like a townhouse head baby. It's a condo, and that's unprecedented. Keep that one around, douchebag. You don't try to scissor that one apart. I want to see that one grow. I'll get the Guinness Book World of Records again to see this one as a full-grown little lady, right? Come on. They had to cut it off, and this is why I understood, because they had to try to take the top one off. Well, I mean, obviously, you can't cut the bottom one off and move the top one down. But they said they had to move. They took off the top head because it had an underdeveloped brain. It had little formed eyes and lips, but it had an underdeveloped brain, and you can't do that to the low baby without its consent, right? I mean, I have friends who work with developmentally disabled people and on their own free will, and it's a really ambitious thing, and you gotta have a lot of heart to do that, but you can't just stick a kid with a retard that close to it your whole life, just trying to go through your day as just trying to read your Nancy Drew mysteries, and it's up there going, Mom, I'm trying to read, it's drooling Cheerios on me, Mom, drooling Cheerios. Stop it, you can't do that.
That started out pretty raw. Yeah, man. He's even got one of them long capes on, man. You know?
Yeah. Deadbeat hero. He was a he was a deadbeat.
Speaking his truth, you know.
Oh man. The Siamese.
Oh man, yeah, that was rough.
I've heard about the Siamese. You've heard about Siamese twins.
Yeah, I've definitely seen them.
And I'd imagine that a lot of the surgeries, go bad.
Absolutely. Yeah, man, two bodies, sometimes one, then happen to separate. It's a sad case, man.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, they just Stanhope, man. Poke some fun.
Yeah.
But find some fun. Find some funny in that.
That's who he is. I don't know why you would get mad at him for being drunk.
No.
That's if you bought tickets to his show, you should know who he is. This nigga drinks and smokes. At least a few times we've seen him, he's been, I think, smoking.
Absolutely, yeah.
Drinks. I'm sure he wasn't
opinion,
pissy drunk. I'm sure he was just.
I think some of the best comedians smoke and drink on stage.
Yeah. You've seen Richard Pryor smoke. I think you've seen Chappelle.
Right. Exactly. Brings a little edge. You know what I'm saying? Used in moderation.
I was gonna say like George Carlin.
Now we have seen some. Yeah, no. Nah, see, the other dude killed Brewster cans on. What was that one dude that was really, really drunk? That was from England. I can't think of London. I can think of the dude's name. The dude was drinking a whole pint up there. I can't remember. I think he had a white beater on too. He was talking shit.
He had a white beater.
Yeah, I think so, man.
A dude from England had a white beater is drinking on stage.
Drinking on stage. He was talking shit about America. I can't think of who it was, but yeah, it was